Hey guys, Welsknight here, bringing you a brand new episode from the Pokecommunity SMP server, and in this episode we are going to be doing some more work on the tower. As you see, I've changed a couple things from last episode. I decided I didn't really care for the spruce center. I think what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to make the outside spruce, and then I'll cap it off with probably stone or something, and still leave the center itself open. But I do want to go ahead and get the stairs put in. So what we're going to do is we're going to run staircases going up the sides, just like this. So let's start off by... Wow, that was a fast block. What is going on? There we go. Alright, so we will start off by running staircases up the side, just like this. And like so, and if this keeps placing an extra block, I'm going to get very frustrated very quickly. But we'll come over here and we're going to start it one away from this pillar here. And we'll place it... This is getting a little frustrating, guys. Just a little bit. I'm not trying to place 5 blocks at once. I just need to place one. Just one at a time. Alright, there we go. And we'll take these out. And then we'll place those around like so. And we're basically just doing every other side. So, the reason for that is that this way the staircases can all be the same height. These walls are a little bit longer than these walls, so this will allow us to keep the same dimensions for every staircase. So we'll do it just like this, and that way we can get rid of that ladder, which is ultimately what we want to do. Just like that. And we don't have a whole lot, we don't have too many more floors to go. Although the tower itself is not done yet either, so there is that. But this will at least be a pretty good start, and it will allow us to stop climbing using nothing but the ladders. So that at least is a benefit. So we'll put that one there. And you know what? I feel like something is wrong here. Did I start this one? Something's messed up because... Is this one too short? Oh, this floor is too short. Okay. Well, that's alright. That's alright. Because ultimately, these are going away anyway. Because I'm not going to have stone bricks on the inside. I'm going to have spruce on the inside. So it's okay for it to be a little bit messed up, at least for the time being. Since it will be easy to fix later. So, now we'll come back down the stairs. And I want to start working just on this first floor so we can get kind of an idea of what sort of a design we're going to go for. I'll worry about the ladders and things like that later. So let's come on down the stairs. And there we go. So, I do have a bunch of spruce wood with me. Now I'm trying to decide, do I want to do this with spruce planks or do I want to do it with spruce blocks? And I'm thinking I want to do it with spruce blocks. I think that will probably just be an all-around better choice. So we'll kind of just knock these out. And we'll end up replacing them with spruce blocks, just like this. Oh, missed one right there. That's okay. That's all right. Now, I'm curious what you guys think of this series, because I have to admit, I have so many various YouTube series going on right now, and a lot of them are very similar. Like this one, I have like a couple different vanilla SMP series and stuff like that, and I'm really considering kind of cutting down the number of series that I have and just doing more episodes in the series that I keep. I wouldn't be cutting back the number of videos I make. I would just be cutting back the number of overall ongoing series at once. So, like, I'd probably keep, just as an example, I'd keep my stud tech, my voila, my 15-minute builds, and then, you know, maybe my single player and my Welsknight wifey or something, and I would cut this one out, and I don't know. I'm kind of working on it as I go. But I'm thinking that maybe at 30 episodes, what I'll do is I'll complete the tower, and then once my tower is complete, that's where I'll end the YouTube series. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards doing right now, just so I can get more content out from the series that are more popular, like Stud Tech, for example. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are on that. I'm curious to hear, and I will, of course, listen to what you guys, the viewers, really want me to do. So let me know what you think of that idea. And let's just finish filling that in too. I'm almost thinking I'm just going to leave this entire side blank, but then we'll still have this little bit come across. So basically the area directly under the steps, which would be right here, is left open, but then the area around it would be filled in, so it's safe. And I'm kind of thinking what we'll do is we'll pretty much fill in the floor, but then we'll knock out like a hole or something in the middle of a certain size. I don't really know yet. Or maybe we'll make some sort of design in the floor. For now, I'm just going to go ahead and fill it in entirely so we can decide what we want to do for a floor design. I definitely know that I want each of the floors to be open in the middle and have some kind of like a balcony, for example, that kind of looks down on the rest of the tower, so you can stand in it and look down and kind of get a good grasp of just how tall and big it is. Because this is, what I really want to do is make this the largest tower that was made entirely with resources that were gathered legitimately. There's one tower that's really, really high, but it was created using admin powers and blocks that were basically creative moded into the game. So it's not a legitimate tower. I guess that's not really the best way to say it. It's still a really cool tower and everything, but it's not made using materials gathered the old-fashioned way by hand and whatnot. It's by using materials that were just poofed into the game using the powers of admin. Now, I'm thinking this might work for a balcony if we did something like this, provided that it's centered, and it is definitely not centered right now, so that's not going to work. We'll have to center that for sure. And maybe if we take this like that, maybe? Then we've got kind of a circle in the middle that's centered there. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's good. And then we've got 1, 2 there. And 1, 2. Yeah, so that's centered. That's centered right there. And I think that'll work just fine for a balcony. And then we'll go ahead, we'll want to torch this area up nicely so we don't have nasty, creepy crawlies and creepers and things spawning inside of our tower. That's certainly not what we want. let's grab some stairs and we can start filling in the bottom of this staircase. And we'll just fill that in like so. See how that looks. That looks pretty good, I think. And then we'll have a railing that will go along here. We'll come around and gather all this stone brick that we knocked out. I would love to know how many stone bricks are actually in this tower right now. I bet it's a lot. I bet it's a lot because there are at the moment 1, 2, 3, 4. There's more levels than that. There's 1, 2, 3. I just fell, guys. I totally just fell. You didn't see that. So 1, 2. This is level 3. Level 4. 5, 6. Okay, so there are 6 levels. And each level is basically 7 blocks high, except for that one derpy level that we messed up. I'll fix that between episodes because I don't want to mess with it right at the moment. But I guess what we'll do is we'll just might as well take on this floor as well. I see no reason not to. So let's get to work on this, and it's going to be very, very similar to the downstairs, but this will kind of show you how I'll be doing all the floors in here. Because we're just going to... Oh, not the fortune pick. Silk Tucks. Although I suppose I could use the fortune pick. There's no reason to use the silk touch on stone bricks, now that I think about it. Oh, also the supports that go up and around the tower. I did go ahead and bring all of those up to the same level. So they're all nice and big now all around the tower, which I think is pretty nifty. We'll bring that around just like so. And knock all of these out. Because we want to make this tower safe. That's an important thing. Safety is important, guys. Safety first. Safety first. It's very, very important that I'm able to climb my tower without fear of dying. That's why we're also going to have to put in safety railings, because I'm kind of clumsy. I'm a little bit clumsy, I gotta admit. And the railings will keep me from falling to my death in my own tower. It's not much of a home if you have to worry about watching your step for fear of dying, if I do say so myself. In fact, this morning when I woke up, I was actually at about 45 levels, and I was doing some work on the outside of the tower, and I kind of fell off, and now I'm at 16 levels. So you know, it's a safety concern. We're taking it under advisement. We're working on it. It's okay. No need to panic. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. So let's take... Ooh, can I reach those? Yeah, I can. Okay, good. So we'll fill all of this in like so as well. I think I'm definitely going to have to gather some more spruce planks in order to complete this project, but that's okay. That's all right. But what I'm ultimately going to do is what do I want to do? I'm trying to decide what I want to do for that middle design, because part of me wants to use stone bricks again just for the very inner edge of it, but at the same time it might look kind of cool if I use like dark oak or something along those lines too. So we'll see about that. Let me just finish up this floor. Nearly done. And we'll grab that. Oh. There we go. Okay, so this is our stairwell over here. We'll just fill all of that in. Just so it's nice and safe. Now we'll want to mirror this design as best we can. So what I'll probably have to do, I suppose the easiest way to do it would just be to look at it again and be like, okay, this is the middle. But we'll see, we'll see. Let's see here. So that's the middle right there. And then these blocks would come out like so. There needs to be a block. That one goes away. And then that and that becomes a block, right? Yeah, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Alright, so there we go. There's our middle of the floor design, which we will do something to add a little bit of detail to in a future episode. But guys, I'm about out of time for this one, so if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I really do appreciate it, and it really, really helps out my channel. Let me know what you think about the continuation or the discontinuation of this series as well. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out too. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.